Welcome back. We've got 2 matches left on finals day here in Mulheim, and next up's the women's doubles. Gabriela and Stephanie Stoeva of Bulgaria up against Mizuki Otake and Miyu Takahashi of Japan. The women's doubles draw, only 3 seeds, as you can see, made it through to the quarterfinals. And the number 1 seeds, Gabriela and Stephanie Stoeva, in the showpiece match against the unseeded Japanese, who are actually world ranked outside the top 60. So all 3 finals so far, straight games. And the officials just making their way onto court ahead of this women's doubles final. Unbridled enthusiasm and energy, haven't they? Kids of that age never stop moving around. Anyhow, here come the sisters, Gabriela and Stephanie. You will always find the flag of the finalists in the arena, Bulgarian flag flying proudly in the stands. And there it is.
Representing Japan, ladies and gentlemen, give a warm welcome to Mizuki Otake and Miyu Takahashi.
Well, you may not know too much about this pair. I will fill you in shortly. Don't think too many people expected them to reach the showpiece match, but they have. First meeting between these pairs.
Red for you. It's red. Your call. Right side. Okay, Gabriela to serve. Who receives? Mizuki to receive. Black.
So let's give you some information then on these 4 women, starting with the Stoeva sisters, Gabriela and Stephanie. Gabriela is the oldest sister, 30, there she is. They're world ranked in 11. They've been in the top 10 before. Best was number 8 back in November of 2018. 3-time European champions and 3-time Olympians as well. That's why they start favourites for this. Stephanie's 29. We've won a couple of European Games titles. They lost in the final here last year and also in 2022. So is it going to be 3rd time lucky? If you were with us yesterday, you'll have seen them defeat Li and Wang in 3 games in a match that lasted almost an hour and 20. But they came through. And on paper at least, the final should be easier up against the Japanese pair, Mizuki Otake the 23-year-old. World rank 63. That 58 was back end of last year, actually. They've just been selected for the national team, this pair. Takahashi is actually a former singles player when she was a youth. She actually won the junior national title in Japan in 2019. They first played together before that, actually. So, you know, they've got back together more recently. Quick look at their results. Massive win yesterday against Lin and Wang, having defeated the number 2 seeds in the first round. So certainly can't take them lightly. Daniel Wolf of Austria is the umpire for this match, and he'll be ably assisted, no doubt, by Derek Gray of Ireland in the service judge's chair.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Mitsuki Otake and Miyu Takahashi, Japan. And on my left, Gabriela Stoeva and Stephanie Stoeva, Bulgaria. Gabriela Stoeva to serve, to Mitsuki Otake. Love all. Play.
Here we go then, women's doubles final. That was calmly done, wasn't it, Gabriela?
Love.
Early challenge here from the Japanese pair. Looked to me like it may have just missed the line, but it's one of those where quite know it might have just clipped it. So they want to have a look. No, well wide.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. 2, love. Play.
Don't think Otake was expecting the flicker there from Gabriela Stoeva. Oh, great shot to end a very lengthy exchange. They might have won the point much earlier in the rally, actually, the Japanese pair, but for some really stoic defense from the Bulgarian sisters. But they're on the board now.
2, 3.
Well done. Very tidy play. Don't think this is going to be anywhere near as straightforward as some experts have predicted. Just because Otake and Takahashi are well down in the world ranking. Some of the results they've had this week, I mentioned they knocked out the second seeds in the first round. Only taken to
Service
3
over.
games yesterday.
4, 3. Service over. 4-all.
Well, a little lucky
5-4.
with that one. Otake, but she'll take it.
Service over. 5-all. Yes. Service over. 6-5. Seven, 5.
Well, bearing in mind this is clearly the biggest match of Otake and Takahashi's careers to date, certainly don't appear to be suffering from any nerves or whatever. Looks like, if anything, they're relishing the big occasion here.
Service over. 6-7.
Long. Right shot, just overcooked it.
Service over. Mew. Mew. Shuttle. Change it. Change your shuttle. 8-6. 9-6.
Well, that might have been going wide. I'm sure it was. Almost who was going to blink first that point. Ended up being Gabriela Stoeva. And they're in a little bit of bother here. The top seeds, 10-6 down. Not just the scoreline. I think what we've seen so far, the Japanese pair worthy of a 4-point cushion. And there's going to be 5 at the mid-game interval.
11-6. Interval. Seconds. 20 seconds. On court, players. Mitsuki, new shuttle. Eleven, 6. Play.
So can the Stoeva sisters find a way back in this opening game? Well, that was an absolute gift.
Service
Looked
over.
skywards, Takahashi. Disgusted with the shot she played.
7-11.
Just put it right into the hitting zone for Gabriela Stoeva. But one thing I think you could say unequivocally in the play that we saw before the interval was that the Japanese were by far the more proactive of the two pairs, the more aggressive.
Service over. Miyu. 12-7.
haven't really got into any kind of a rhythm yet, have they,
7.
Bulgarians? I think maybe the way the Japanese pair are playing has taken them by surprise a little bit. Not sure how much they would know about them. They've never played them.
Service over. 8-13. Nine, 13.
One of the few
10,
unforced errors
13.
we've seen was Otake with that miss.
Service over.
Well, it's great pressure, isn't it, from the Japanese pair? It's the way they played from
14,
the first point.
10.
I genuinely don't think that the Stoeva sisters were expecting the Japanese pair to be right at their throats, as has been the case. They're going to have to work a way out of it, the Bulgarian sisters. Well, that was
Service over.
disappointing, to say the
11,
least, from Takahashi.
14. Yes.
In the end, she did very well to leave that. But,
Service over.
difficult to judge
15,
when
11.
the shuttles come from literally the other side of the court like that, but it's a very sound leave.
Fault. 16, 11. Service over. 12-16. Thirteen, 16.
Oh, that's arguably the best shot she's played.
14, 16.
340 kilometers an hour. That was timed at. Was traveling.
Service over. 17.
Distinctly careless,
14.
I think you could say.
Service over. 15. 17. Fault.
The fight back is on. And I think
16,
fighting fire with fire.
17.
A lot more proactive now, the sisters, than they were in the first half of this game. It's got them back to within a single point. And it was a great lift initially to get them out of trouble.
18.
Right on the back
16.
line. And how about that for a winner from Miyu Takahashi? Stopped on the shot, really.
16. Change.
Defense from both the Japanese. It's kept them in this rally. That's wild, though.
Service over. 17. 19. No, stay on court now. Miyu, get ready.
So, game points
Service
here,
over.
3 of them for Otake and Takahashi.
20. Game point 17.
Surprise packages of the women's doubles this week. It'll be about to take a big step in this final. It was wide. they're going to have to challenge
Gabriela
it, just
Stoeva
because
challenges, called
nothing
out.
to lose, but I don't think they're going to get any joy. And I think the Japanese pair are going to move in front, but Hawkeye will have to check it.
Challenge unsuccessful. Game.
So it is 21-17. Japanese
First
pair in
game won
front.
by Mitsuki Otake and Miyu Takahashi. 21-17. Seconds. 20 seconds. Miyu on court. Attack. Miyu. Thank you. Mitsuki. Shot blocking. Second game, love all, play.
So what kind of a response are we going to get here from the Stoeva sisters? Number one seeds, remember, big favourites coming in. They've dropped the opening game on the back of a very aggressive showing from the Japanese pair.
One love. Service over. 1-0.
That's a long way beyond the back line.
2-1.
Let's try to hit it too hard, I think. Missed it. They're challenging, but I think
Otake
that
challenges, called
might be
out.
out of frustration. It should have been a a certainty, really. I'm not sure that Hawkeye is going to save them. Oh, it is. It is.
Correction in.
Well, it was a
It's
certainty.
over. 2-all. Play. Three, 2.
Good leave. Just about to play that.
Service
And
over.
then realised
3-all.
Stephanie that it was going to beat the sideline. That's good thinking. Given us in, and no challenge.
4-3. Thank you. Five, 3. What's wrong? Yeah, quick. Just fix it. Mute. Good text. Five, 3. Play.
First time in the match, they look
6,
like they're just
3.
starting to get the upper hand. The Stoevas.
7-3. Service over, 4-7.
Bit of a cheap point, really. So concerned with getting the lift right on the back line. She overdid it. Very neat.
5-7. Service over, 8-5. Service over, 6-8.
On the line. Very cool, calm and collected.
7-8. Service over.
Put her partner into trouble there, really,
9-7.
Takahashi. Nothing shot. That was the one. Right into Stephanie Stoiva's hitting zone. Half court. Not a problem.
Service over. 8-9.
Nearly 400 kilometers an hour, that last shot. Well,
Service over.
That is very careless.
10-8.
Great defense from the Japanese there. Well, they really had to work
Service
to
over.
win that rally.
9-10.
Exemplary defense under serious pressure. Kept their concentration. Back within a point. Went for the flicker. Interesting.
Service over. 11-9. Interval.
Arrow straight down the line, and that is the interval with a 2-point advantage now, the Stoeva sisters. But a game down.
Finaltag der YONEX German Open. 3 Matches haben wir schon gesehen. Jetzt sind wir beim Frauen-Doppelfinale, das hier nochmal eine interessante Wendung geben könnte. Und vielleicht erleben wir das erste Dreisatz-Match. Alles noch offen und freut sich danach auf das Herren-Doppelfinale. Also das lohnt sich. Ich denke mal 2 Stunden, wenn wir hier noch gemeinsam eine Menge Spaß haben. Und das mit unserem DJ Yannick, dem wir an der Stelle auch Dank gesagt.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Auf geht's, Eddie. Schön, dass ihr da seid.
Mio, it's okay. Ready? (11-9). Play. Service over.
Overhit that by
10.
some way,
11.
Gabriella.
Gehen Sie doch mal bitte an die Kasse oder an den Eingang. Es könnte sein, dass da was für Sie bereit liegt.
Easy put away that time, though.
Service over. 12-10. Service over. 11-12.
That's well done. And finally, they're back on terms. They had a whole
12.
series where they got within a point, and then the Stoeva sisters just moved away again on the scoreboard. But absolutely anyone's at the moment, this second game. Oh, nearly a mix-up there on the Japanese side. Yeah, that was well adjusted. You could see exactly where they were, the opponent, Stephanie, and just angled it
13,
beautifully into
12.
the gap.
On court. You now. Yep. 13-12. Service over. 13-all.
It's made a few errors at the
14,
net, which is unlike
13.
her, actually. Normally excellent there, Gabriella. I mean, they are ranked 11 in the world. They'll have to play net well to get to that kind of lofty position. Well, that time she had them on the back foot.
14,
Gabriella
all.
getting closer and closer to the net. Almost by the shot. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Wore them down. Frustrating for the Japanese pair. Because until that point, they hadn't done much wrong, but
14.
some of the lifts were absolutely perfect in the middle of that exchange.
Back on court. Thank you. Now, you. Yes, quick. Now, Mew. Fifteen, 14. Call. Service over. 15 all.
It's in. It's a bad lead.
Service over. 16.
Almost got to
15.
play anything that you think's even vaguely close, because at this stage of such a tightly contested game, so one misjudgment like that can be potentially telling. Nicely done, though. They're back on terms again.
Service over. 16 all.
That's missed by a big margin.
Service over.
Do wonder
17,
if
16.
just a little bit of pressure starting to tell here, because they're only a few points away from what would be a maiden Super 300 title. That serve was way short.
Service over. 17
That was nervy. I think there is a lot of tension down there on court. 17 all. And moments of inspiration like that
Service
potentially
over.
be the difference
18,
between winning and losing
17.
this second game.
Thank you.
Just not covering the Japanese pair there. Made life very easy for the Stoivas. Yes, lovely touch again.
Service over. 18 all.
Great defense there from Gabriella. Thought about leaving that, I think, briefly. Thought better of it. Right decision. Oh dear. You never want to see that kind of rally end with an error like that. You would rather see a winner. Could be absolutely pivotal because the Stoivas now big favourites to take this second game and force us into a decider.
BU, get ready. 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 Nineteen, 18.
Well, 65 shot rally on the previous point.
Service over.
And then we get that.
19 all.
Well reached. Oh, needs a new racket. She got back. And off the net. But it didn't go over. And here is a championship
20.
point.
Match point.
For Otake
19.
and Takahashi. Did brilliantly to get back so quickly. It wasn't that lost them the point. Now, how are those Japanese nerves down there?
Play.
Got to the quarterfinals of the Taipei Open last September. That's best of their career at this level. A point for the title. Oh, well, it was a gamble. Don't blame her for doing it, really.
All.
Just slightly overhit it.
21-20.
And now, a game point to level up for the Stoevas. And they have done. Japanese will be kicking themselves. Stoeva psychologically massive favourites now. One game all.
Gabriela Stoeva and Stephanie Stoeva, 22-20. One game all.
Matchball abgewehrt und weiter geht die wilde Fahrt. Wir gehen rein in den entscheidenden dritten Platz nach dem Doppelfinale und das ist wirklich auch okay.
Seconds. 20 seconds. Miyu. Court. Is everything inside the box? Final game. Love all. Play.
So here we go. The Japanese know they shouldn't be here. They should be lifting the trophy. They're not. How is that going to affect the psychology of this match going forward?
One love. Two love.
This will be killed. Yep. So on the board, Japanese pair in this decider.
Take a new one. Take a new one. Take a new one. Serve is over. 1-2. Serve is over.
Was definitively delivered.
3-1.
Power and precision.
Serve is over. 2-3. Serve is over. 4-2.
putting them under
5,
serious pressure
2.
now, Stoeva sisters.
Six, 2.
Error of judgment from Otake.
Service over. 3, 6.
Just these
Service
little
over.
errors creeping into the Japanese players'
7,
game at the moment.
3. Pass the shot.
It's a wild one.
Service over. 4, 7. Five, 7.
Gabriel really should have put that away. It's a little hesitant right by the net. It's wide.
6, 7. Zuki, change the shot. Quick. Just towel. Thank you. All in the box. Mew. Six, 7. Seven, oh.
Well, who knows where this match is going to go next. Looked as though Stoeva sisters were in the ascendancy. Their level drops. Japanese pair get a bit of confidence, back on level terms. Oh, what a fantastic piece of defense. And again, stunning from Takahashi. Well, it's only 1 point. It'll feel like 2.
Right court.
How on earth did Takahashi keep them in that rally? That was the winner from Otake, but Takahashi's heroics earlier in the point.
Thank you. On
Crucial.
court. Eight, 7. Nine, 7. Ten, 7.
It's going to drift wide.
Service over. 8, 10.
Oh, miss hit. That's the easiest kill
Service over.
she'll have in her career, I would
11,
think.
8.
3-point lead at the
Change
mid-game
ends.
break. Japanese pair in front.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. Players on court. Can you put it in? 11, 8. Play. View. View. Miyu Takahashi, warning for misconduct, delay.
Well, strong action
There is the shuttle before.
from Daniel Wolf, the umpire. Takahashi.
Put the new one back. Shuttle okay?
I'll be careful from now on. Don't want to be losing points if she repeats the offence.
Change it? Yeah.
Confirmation of that yellow
11,
card.
8.
Next time it'll be a point deduction.
play.
Straight down the middle and with telling effect.
12-8.
Well, is there something of a shift
13-8.
happening here momentum-wise? It's been going to and fro in this decider, but at the moment, Otake and Takahashi look to have the answers. Beautifully done. The set up by a partner is a lovely shot from
14,
Otake.
8.
And Takahashi with the coup de grace.
Service over. 9-14. Ten, 14.
That was really well
Service
orchestrated.
15,
Created the opening and then
10.
capitalized on it. Now, they had great opportunity in the last game to have sealed this match and therefore the title. 15-10. Right back in their hands again. That's flown very long.
16.
Sometimes the final hurdle is the hardest one to clear. It's a question of whether Otake and Takahashi can hold their nerve here. Because it's hard to see a Stoeva fight back. Certainly from the body
17,
language now of the Bulgarians.
10.
Can see the frustration etched over both sisters' faces.
Service over. 11-18.
Oh, what a lovely, delicate touch that was.
Service over.
Takahashi take a bow.
19-11.
Well worth the fist pump. 2 points away. Well, they had a championship point in the last game. Now they've got 9 more.
20.
And surely
Match point.
the end is
11.
nigh in this women's doubles final. It's in.
Service over. 12.
Just look behind
20.
them, Otake and Takahashi, with kind of a hopeful semi-smile in case it had gone long, but it was well inside the back line. Shouldn't matter. Won't matter.
Game.
That's a great win. It's their first Super 300 title. Otake and Takahashi, who won the first game, should have won the second, really. And then you kind of feared for them a little bit psychologically. But they've taken a pretty one-sided decider by 21 points to 12. And they are the new German Open champions. The Stoevas rather capitulated in that final deciding game.
21-17.
Although overall,
20-22.
you have to say those two
21-12.
were the better pair on the day. That's what it means. They win 21-17, 20-22, 21-12 in an hour and a quarter on court. So the players made their way towards the presentation area. We'll have the trophy presentation shortly for the women's doubles. Just a reminder to stay with us. We've still got one more final to bring you live, which is the men's doubles. They do turn these presentations around very quickly here in Mulheim. So the Stoeva sisters have to settle for runners-up position here. Just over $9,000 US, plus the mementos, of course. Still just got the one Super 300 title. That was 3 years ago in Switzerland.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here are the 2025 champions of Mülheim. Here are Mizuki Otake
ranked 63 in the world, no less. Didn't play like it this week. Knocked out the number 2 seeds in the first round, beat the number 1 seeds in the final. And you can't say they don't deserve this title. Just been selected for the national team, so clearly those coaches can see the potential. 23 and 22 years of age, respectively. So you would imagine they're only going to get better. And the first prize in the doubles, along with 7,000 ranking points, $18,960 US.
So, jetzt werden die Fotos geschossen und dann geht es gleich auf die Siegerehrung. Und es ist natürlich schön zu sehen, dass auch die Stoeva-Schwestern schon wieder lächeln können. Denn sie haben erneut...
Ich habe ihm schon Bescheid gesagt, dass er so mal für ein paar Sekunden zumindest die Fotografen rausfordert. Ja, ja.
Whole posse of cameramen getting some shots of that quartet.
Ja, das mit den 5 Sekunden.
Sign a few autographs, both pairs. Not too many were familiar with their names at the start of the week. I think they'll know them now, those involved with badminton. Happy to help with a few selfies as well. So one more final to come. The in-form men's doubles pair in the world, basically. Kim and Seo of Korea up against the Popov brothers from France in a couple of minutes. Welcome back to the Mülheim an der Ruhr area of Germany, and we are set for our final of the day. It is the men's doubles. Kim Won-ho and Seo Sung-jae up against Christo and Toma Popov from France. No past form to go on. These pairs have never met before.